today we got some cool stuff to talk to you guys about. We're going to be going over a lot of new liquid cooling that we have. We're going to have a special keynote here with Kenny Lin, the CEO of Thermaltake himself. And then we're going to be talking about some of our new power solutions. And of course, what everybody's looking for, the giveaways. So we'll stay tuned, guys. We're going to be having our word of the stream going out. We're going to have all of our stuff here talking about. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to jump to our liquid cooling, and we're going to start talking about our liquid cooling. Are we about ready for that? We're just hanging here, guys. We're just going to make sure we get a couple things set up. Make sure everything's going to be okay before we get started. So just bear with us, guys. Bear with us. And thank you guys so much for coming on the stream and helping out and everything. I really appreciate you guys being here, so we can show off some great products. We good? We good? We ready to start? Good? All right, cool. All right, guys. Okay. So as part of the Game With Your Mod feel, we're always trying to bring in, the next generation in liquid cooling and teaming that up with our wonderful RGB family that we have. Always expanding and growing here with our liquid cooling. And of course, everything that we bring out is TT-LCS certified. So when you're ever looking for a new chassis, especially one that you're looking for proper liquid cooling fitment, definitely look at the Thermaltake chassis, especially with the TT-LCS certified logo on the box. Now let's talk liquid. So right here, just to kind of throw it all out, I know you guys are going to see some stuff. We got some new cooler options here. We got a breakdown of some of our radiators just to kind of show some people here at CES, what the different radiator fitments look like, the tubing, the fittings, the coolant. We have the options here to be able to change the colors of the ring fans and be able to have people, get a live hands-on feel for seeing the different ring fan options that we have. We have some expansion options that we're going, and I just want to move right over here. Now, one of the things I'm really liking is that we have some new water blocks. Now, this right here is for the GTX 10 series. This is a Founders Edition water block. So it only fits the Founders Edition NVIDIA GTX 1070 and 1080 water blocks, but it's a transparent block, copper cold plate, nickel plated, and I gotta admit, it's a very crystal clear show with this. And one of the great things about this is that we've integrated a new backplate design. This is an aluminum backplate, so it's solid, installs, it's got a great little pattern on the back of it, and of course that Thermaltake logo. So this is a lot of the new stuff that we added in here. We've even thought about it as far as the design of the coolers, adding in little toolkits and everything, so it's straightforward on the installation, removing your stock cooler to go liquid with your new GPU water block. Now with our water blocks, we're also going to be throwing in bridges. So we know you guys definitely like running more than one card sometimes. So we got our new transparent water block bridges here, of course. And you guys have seen a lot of our fittings and everything. We'll have some more to show about that here in a little bit. I know some of you guys have seen some of our water blocks too for our CPUs. But right here, I just want to kind of talk a little bit about our coolants. So we have a new coolant line out. This is our concentrated coolant. So this is a clear coolant that's different from our opaque coolant. This right here is a C1000 pure clear. So basically what this is you're looking at this as your clear coolant, and then you have the options for adding the concentrated dyes, which will have a variety of options and colors to choose from. So you guys can get that custom mix match color that you're looking for. We even got some really cool UV effects. So like as you can see right here with the greens and everything, even with the reds, we got some really cool UV effects going on there with this with the transparent coolant. And the great part is, you can add a little or you can add a lot. It's all up to you. And you can mix and match the color coolants as well. So stay tuned for this. This should be out here in the next few months, maybe about end of Q1, we should have this stuff in stock here in the US. So definitely look forward to that. And if you guys have any questions on any of our coolant or any of our other products throughout the stream, please drop it down in that comment section there. We definitely want to get your guys' feedback on what we're showing you. So, we can talk a little bit about, maybe help answer some questions you might have too. So definitely keep us posted. Now, one thing that I also want to show here, this is our new flow indicator 2. Now basically you guys saw the flow indicator 1, which is your standard like pinwheel type of flow indicator, spinning around throughout the tube to show the coolant is moving. Well, this one here is a new design that we have that actually has a corkscrew plastic on the inside, and on the inside of that it actually rotates and spins. And I will have a demonstration here. I'll show you guys in a little bit. Now, one of the other neat little tools that we have here is a new digital temperature sensor. Now, this is a new digital temperature sensor that you can put your fittings on both ends, and then you can properly position this in your liquid cooling PC depending on where you want to go. This is something you want to put after the CPU to see what your heat exchange is like, or be able to put multiple ones to control like dual loop solutions. This is a great little add-on tool, and it's also cool too. Like if you're doing hard tube bends and you don't want to get a break in everything, this is a nice little spot to get that break and do two pieces and stuff instead of trying to do a, like a single one loop type of long bend. Now, I'll show you more of that stuff there, of course. Now, with the coolant, I know you guys have seen the opaque coolant that we had. We had the 7 original colors that we came out with, and I'm definitely happy to announce, I've shown a little bit, but this is the C1000 Black. Now, this is the new black coolant we have, and this is a true black. I mean, we worked real hard together with all the teams globally here to find a true black that's gonna last. This is not a black that's gonna give you black for a week. This is a black that's going to last you for a long time. We have a 2-year warranty on this, and most of the time, this coolant should last you in your system at least 12 months. I have a Core P3 right here. As you see, this is our new Core P3 Red. I got the black coolant inside of here. I've been running this in the system for about 8 months. It's doing pretty good. Love the effect of doing the red and black. And also want to give props to ASUS for supporting us with our Maximum 8 formula motherboard so we could offer a great display. And then we also have the new Strix water block. So this is the ASUS Strix GTX 1080, and it's got the new Thermaltake 1080 Strix water block installed. So this is all the liquid cooling that we got on this. We talked about some coolant. So let's move over to some more fittings. So right here I got our RGB LED fittings. Now this right here is just to kind of demonstrate and kind of show you what you can get out of this. With the fittings here, it produces a light. There's 8 LEDs in between, inside the ring of this fitting. And then within there, that will illuminate and stretch the light from one side to the other. Now you can get some pretty good length out of this, but you definitely don't want to go too far on your runs. But if we're doing simple bends or something like in a P3 or something, this can be an awesome solution and give you a great look too. I mean, I have white coolant in here, and we also have some other options around the showroom here that have just like clear water in it. And you can get some different effects by doing, different coolants and different types and colors as well. And it's just a nice little add-on. Now this right here comes in a 6-pack. So you'll get 6 fittings that will come in, and then it'll have a controller just like our Ring controllers that we have. And the great part is it allows you to daisy chain. So if you're gonna be adding the GPU to your loop, even though it's got a 6-pack, because with that you're looking at 2, 4, and 6 for standard CPU cooling. If you want to add the GPU, and that's going to be 8 fittings, so you would have to get a 2nd pack, but the great part is it allows you to daisy chain, and I've linked up to 2 full packs together running dual GPU plus CPU type solutions. Now that's our RGB LED fittings. I want to move over here real quick to our new water block. Now this right here is our W4 water block. Now this is an RGB water block. This is a Thermaltake design, copper cold plate, nickel plated. So I'll just kind of flip it around here so you guys can see. Okay, and then this has a controller that you would be very familiar with our previous Ring fans, allowing you to be able to change the color of the actual water block you see here. And it's basically giving you a Ring fan on a CPU block. Now the neat part about this is you can go through the 7 separate colors, or you can do an RGB mode where it just kind of cycles between the colors there slowly and smoothly, giving you a nice cool effect. And when you pair that up with like our Lumi strips, you pair that up with our Ring fans and some of our other RGB products, you can get a really nice unison type of look. And of course you can always change and pick any color that you want just about any time. So before I get into some other things, I want to show you guys something really cool. Now, I've been really, really excited to show this, and I just want to tell you guys that this is a prototype, kind of like a sample that we have kind of floating around, but I'd like to introduce you to not just our Ring Plus new Ring fans, which I'll show you guys here later, so stay tuned for that, but this right here is our new Water 3.0. Basically, the name itself is still undefined, but as you can see right here, this is our new pump top for our AIO water block. So this is incorporating our new Ring Plus 120 fan. So this is a 360 millimeter radiator, and it's got the new TT Premium logo, and it also has the synced RGB ring light directly on the pump. So I'm showing this here for the first time. I'd love feedback from this on you guys. If you guys like the pump, you guys don't like the pump, let us know. We want to try to make sure that we're coming out with the great products for everybody. So I hope you guys really like this. I know I do. I've been very excited to show this. So This is going to be our new Riing Plus AIO cooler, so stay tuned for that. We should have that here coming up within the next, maybe I think Q1 or Q2 as far as the schedule goes, but we'll keep you posted on that. Now with this, you guys have seen lots of our reservoirs. You've seen our radiators. We've had the same radiators that we've been doing in a 120 or 140, with our pumps that we have here, with our PR22. We've upgraded our designs over the last year. So these are all screw-on tops. These are very interchangeable and very easy. Let me see if I can just take this off, and I can just kind of show you guys. Cleaning is very simple with these. We can take this and I can pull this apart. I can interchange it, flip it around. It also gives me a little bit of adjustment on the top if I want to line my holes up right, because most of the time with these, you can never guarantee the perfect set on it. So with this, it gives me a little bit of play and a little bit of adjustment. And the best part of it for me is when I'm doing my maintenance, it's very easy to clean compared to some other ones, that you might see out there. And stuff like this, we have it in a variety of different sizes. So this is like a 110, 223, and 400 milliliter reservoir options, different pump options that we have. And I just want to kind of call out, one of our website, our ttpremium.com. A lot of this stuff is on our new website. We launched earlier last year, and we've been doing great, and we've been loving all the feedback that we've been getting from the new website. So if you're looking for liquid cooling, we offer it, and we also sell globally too. So if you're in a hard-to-find area, you're trying to find that fitting, trying to find those parts, take a look at ttpremium.com and find all your solutions there, especially the hard to find stuff. You never know what you can find, and we're always doing deals and promotions too. So stay tuned, on our social media channels for any promotions that we might offer on that. You might catch yourself a good deal. You just never know. Now, I've covered over this and that. I want to talk a little bit about this. Now, I have right here our PETG tubing. Now, this right here looks a little different, right? Because this was the original PETG tubing that we had in a 4-pack. This is our 16 millimeter OD. So I want to introduce our new 12 millimeter OD. So this is our new tubing that we have, and let's just see if I can open this guy up here for you. So just kind of give you guys an idea. It's so much fun holding the mic doing this. Let's see. Yeah, I'll try the other side. So if I can pull this out. Let me get this. So definitely a different size when you're looking at something like a 12 millimeter, outer diameter as far as on the tube. Great for somebody doing small form factor, or if you just want to have a smaller size tube for a different type of look. And the great part is you can mix and match this as well if you want to do something interesting. We're also going to have a full line of fittings to support the 12 millimeter tube. So stay tuned for that. That's going to be a lot of SKUs. We're going to have lots of fun with giving you guys a lot of the new options. Most will be available in either chrome or black finish. Now with that, I want to jump over here to some of the fittings, maybe kind of give you guys a little refresh. Maybe some of you guys haven't seen some of this stuff, we've had out for a little bit, but just to kind of talk about some of our new fittings. Now this right here is our dual compression fitting. So this is a 90-degree dual compression fitting. And what's great about this is that if you're looking to do hard tube bending, and maybe oh, hey, I got to get the heat gun, I got to cut it, I don't know how to measure, stuff like that. This can help you be the bend, and that way you can just use straight pieces. So no heat guns required, no bending, I don't have to really worry about all that stuff. You can basically just use straight pieces and use fittings like these to just go tube into tube and create your 90. So you can go and complete your loop without having to have the hassle of doing that. And then maybe, once you get the itch, you're doing some hard tube stuff, maybe you might want to do some bends. So it kind of gives you an option to do both, or maybe if it's in a hard to reach area, this kind of stuff comes in handy. We also have these available in 45s, compression to compression, and then we have them with G1/4 to compression for both 45 and 90-degree fittings. And they do come in both the chrome and black finish that you'll see here. Now with this, we also have our quick connector. So, any times, you're building a hard tube loop and you want to do, like a drain valve off the radiator and stuff, this quick connection where this just basically turns and separates is a great and easy tool. So that way it's no mess. And then you can just put like a soft tube part on the end, use that to drain. Great little product to use for that. Now with our core P3 that we got here and all our coolant and stuff, I want to basically jump over here. And I want to go show, we got to go show these guys this stuff now. They've probably been waiting, and let's just see. We're going to kind of walk over here. All right. So I know I showed you guys some of the cases that we had earlier in the first stream. Okay, so you guys saw most of the stuff. You guys saw the tempered glass, you know, some of the cases, the Tower 900, the Donkey Kong down there eating bananas. So we got the Core V51 here. Now this is, they got the tempered glass on it, but the thing that I wanted to show you guys is that flow indicator in motion. So right here on the inside, I got the flow indicator too, and you can see it's kind of spinning, giving you kind of like a barber pole or corkscrew effect, so you can actually realize what it's gonna look like inside the tubing itself. And then back here in the corner, I got our digital temperature sensor. Don't know if you can really see it too clear, but it's reading about 22 degrees Celsius, and it also has a digital flow meter on it too. So it kind of gives you 2 into 1, and it's a great little option for mixing and matching stuff, or just throwing it in there because you just want the look, or you know, you want to be able to read and get the, you know, the statistics off of this stuff. Kind of neat, because most of the time you're just looking at CPU temperature and you really don't know what the true coolant temperature is, especially in one zone versus the other when you're mixing and match like CPU and GPU coolants. So we've talked a lot about liquid, you know, we've shown you guys some of the cool stuff. So, you know, let us know your feedback on that. What we're gonna do right now is we're gonna cut to a quick commercial break, and we'll come right back. We're gonna have a special guest speaker here, and we're gonna get some questions from him and let you guys know a little bit more about, you know, Kenny Lin here, the Thermaltake CEO. So stay tuned, and we'll be right back here at the Thermaltake booth for CES 2017. Everybody, and we're back here at the Venetian Hotel here at the Thermaltake Suite at CES 2017, and I have with me the man, the myth, Mr. Kenny Lin, Thermaltake CEO. Kenny, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you. Hello everyone, I'm Kenny, I'm the CEO of Thermaltake. Thank you for watching the Thermaltake at the CES 2017.
Now, Kenny, we today for CES 2017, our theme here is game with your mod.
Yes.
So we want to know from you what you think. What does game with your mod mean to you? What's our message we're giving to our customer?
So I think the 2017 will be the outstanding year, and it is our 18 years anniversary. And CES is always the perfect place to talk about our new products. So the themes of the year, game with your mod, position Thermaltake as a go-to brand for PC modding and gaming total solution with our professional, innovative, and technology skill. And we are determined to build on success by expanding our product range.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and also, as you can see, we just launched the Tower 900 that makes the next step on the road. And the new Core P series is the core of the Thermaltake brand and has constantly refined the benchmark in the gaming and PC modding industry.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And one thing I want to highlight again, we just launched the gaming chair. So we have a GT gaming chair and an X Comfort gaming chair. It is just completed a fascinating, totally gaming solution.
Yeah. The gaming chair is great. We're sitting in the gaming chairs there, nice and comfortable here at CES, right?
Yeah.
Now, hey, Kenny, behind us we got our new TT logo. So, I know a lot of you guys have been seeing the new logo that we got showing up on our premium products, and kind of expanding out a little bit. So, what do you think the direction is for Thermaltake with this new logo?
Okay. Thermaltake has been on the market for 18 years. We haven't changed our logo.
Yeah,
and
long
this
time.
We launched the TT Premium logo since last year. We are quite successful because people are talking about this logo. So I want to mention again, the TT Premium is our next step to provide a top molding technology in each of the product to express the deep appreciation and passion in PC DIY case mod and enthusiasts. And we clearly focus on the customer needs and the further expansion of our TT Premium product range. Also, the TT Premium emphasizes the Thermaltake's premium status, and it stands for a combination of exclusivity, craftsmanship, and liquid cooling intelligence that can satisfy every customer needs.
Oh, that's very good.
Yeah.
I love the premium. All about the premium here, man.
Yeah.
So, hey, Kenny, I know you're a busy guy. I know you got a lot to do. I mean, we got a lot still to cover here at CES. But, Kenny, what do you see as like the future of Thermaltake going forward here? What can we give people to look forward to in the future of Thermaltake?
Okay. So I'm thinking about the future plan. Always think about the next.
Yeah.
Right? So we have set ourselves as a high goal for 2017, with the end of the further strengthening of our global leadership position in PC modding and gaming industry. So I'm pleased to see that our concept of creation, our passion to take our product to the highest standard of quality and the worldwide model support. And also we will continue on cooperating with the model enthusiasts, and that close connection will be good for innovative, excellent quality, unique design, fine craftsmanship, spirits, and boundless creativity. We can provide a high-performance PC for every enthusiast. And also, innovation has always been the key to success for Thermaltake, and will be even more important in the future. So we will continue working on inspiring the product and innovations.
That's great. We're always looking forward to see what we can be able to provide to our customers, and innovating more and more as we go on with our new products that we're releasing, especially the new products that we're here showing at CES. Now, Kenny, I really appreciate your time with this, boss. And, we got, we're doing a giveaway.
Okay.
Lots of good stuff.
So what's the giveaway we're gonna give away?
So we got, I think, about 10 different products that we're giving away. 10. I mean, wow, this guy is so generous to you guys. You guys got to give this man a hand. So, you guys watching right now could win a gaming chair.
A gaming chair?
A gaming chair.
Wow.
And we're also giving away Core P5 tempered glass cases, mouse, keyboards, bunch of different stuff. So you guys, in order to win this, and this is a global, so anybody can win. Right. Well, I can't win.
But how to win the giveaway?
So in order to win the giveaway, they have to know the secret code.
Okay.
So I think we discussed the secret code. So if you guys are all watching, what's the secret code today, Kenny?
I would say game with your mode.
Game with your mod?
Yes.
Okay, so game with your mod is a secret code for today.
Yeah.
All you guys out there on the Twitter, make sure you get the game with your mod as far as the secret code to enter to win. And don't forget that hashtag TTCES Thermaltake giveaway. So that way you get everything all set up. You guys get a win to enter. I mean, the people that are on the stream, we got a good amount of people on there, but hey, the odds are pretty good. It's Vegas, right? Well, hey, we really appreciate your time, Kenny.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for coming down. It's great. And you guys stay tuned. We're going to take a quick commercial break, and we're going to get right back into some more products here at CES 2017. Hey everybody, Mike Fearhiller with Thermaltake North America. We're back here at CES 2017. Now, we had talked about some liquid cooling. We got a great, cool interview here with Kenny Lin, the Thermaltake CEO, talking a little bit about the new code word for the stream on this. So you're gonna win some great prizes for watching some of our new products that we have. So I want to jump back here to some more liquid cooling and air cooling solutions from some new products. Now, one thing I want to talk about here is our new Engine 27. Now, this is a 1U static cooler. So this right here is using a new technology that we've worked with in order to get the Engine 27 to offer a full aluminum fan. Now this not only acts as just a cooling fan itself, but actually the center part of the fan also works as a heat sink. And just the low profile factor of this, I mean, it's called Engine 27 for a reason, because it's only 27 millimeters tall. So it's a great little cooler, new design. Check it out if it's something you're looking for, low profile solutions, server grade stuff, as far as you're looking, something that's gonna fit right, this could be a neat little buy for you. Now, to add on to the Engine 27, we have the Engine 37 here. Now with the Engine 37, it follows the same name as the 27, this being 37 inches tall. So it's a pretty low profile cooler. This is definitely one of the newer models that we're showing here for the first time with the Engine 27 that was just recently released later last year. Now with that, we also have some new cooler options that we're going to be showing. This is one of our new low profile, or not low profile, but I mean like it's a tower cooler, but it's a low price, low budget cooler that we have. And then we also have some of our new Riing cooler, air coolers that we've shown before. So those are kind of out, so I don't really want to get into those too much, but I do want to jump over here to some other AIO solutions. Now I showed you guys the Riing RGB, or the Riing Plus RGB fans on the AIO cooler. So right here we have our new 140 series AIO cooler. So right here, this is a 140, this is a 280, and then we have these right here, so that way, it's the pump, all built in, just like the standard Water 3.0 series that you see in the 120 version. This is just with the 140 version to give you a little bit of a difference. So a little bit wider radiator space, give you a little bit better cooling to maximize that width versus length, if that's something that's gonna work and fit for you in your case. So that's just kind of talking a little bit about that. Now, I want to jump back over here to that Riing Plus software. I promised you guys that I'd talk about that. So we're just going to jump right over here. I got a live system that I've gotten set up, and I'm just going to have to, let's see, we'll come right on over here. We'll have to boot somebody out of the chair. So right here, as you can see with my Core P3, I have our new Riing Plus LED RGB fans here. Now these are going to be great. I want you guys to see this. So this right here is also the new software that we have. So this is a whole new GUI interface, and with this new Riing Plus, this will allow you to hook up to 5 fans instead of 3. So it's giving you a plus version of 2 more fans on one controller, and of course it can be daisy chained just like the TT Premium fans, just giving you a little bit more of an add-on for location, and or from the feedback we got from everybody asking about, hey, there's only 3 fans on there. So just to kind of show you, so you have fan 1, fan 2, fan 3, and it also has a neat little carousel thing, so if you have fan 4, fan 5 hooked up, it can rotate through to each one of the fans. Now, if you guys aren't really familiar with the TT Premium software from, like, say, the TT Premium Riing fans, this is a little bit of an overview. Then this is the newer version, and you can see here with the Riing Plus, one of the biggest changes here is that we've added 12 independent LEDs. So with these independent LEDs, I can change each one to any different color. And there's also different lighting effects, performance adjustments that you can make, PWM, going high, going silent as far as the RPM speed, and then anything in between. And the great part is each one of these fans is completely independent. So you can either set, you could set one fan to high, one fan to low, you can change one color or not. So right here you'll see I got the fans in the RGB spectrum mode. I got the other fan here in what we call snake mode, which is one of the new modes that we got. And then just kind of running through, this is the cycle mode here on the bottom. Let's see if I can sync these up here for you guys. So we get cycle. So here's the cycle mode on the Riing Plus fans. And you can basically see that with this, it's going to cycle through the different colors. Now with this, I can also adjust the speed of how fast it cycles. So there's a normal, there's a slow, and there's a fast. So if you want it to cycle slowly, medium, normal or fast, you have these other options that we've added with the Riing Plus software and the new Riing Plus Riing fans. Now another thing with the cycle is you can also do what we call radar. So there's a new mode in here called radar, which you can see kind of gives you that movement where the color itself is spinning around with the lights. And one of the great things, so all three of these are blue, and you guys can see this is all blue. Now say I want to break this up and change this a little bit. I can deselect 2 fans. So I deselected 1 and 6, and then now I picked green. So now that you'll see green is cycling around on this, I can then select some of the fans, and we can change it to blue. Because with the radar mode, you can select the different colors with this particular mode as you see it spinning and circling here. And then when I go to, let's see, the blink mode, a lot of people kind of know about the blink mode where it flashes and you can set the blink on and off. But one of the things that's different about the blink mode is you can set how fast it blinks. So that's another new feature that we added with the Ring Plus software as well. Now, besides blink, you also have a thing called breathe. So I'll just set all 3 of these up here on breathe. So this is basically just a pulsating, breathe, and you can adjust the color and all that stuff on here. There's a brightness control here on the bottom, so you can adjust the brightness, the RPM speed, so it's in a PWM mode. I can put them into performance mode. And once I have these set to performance mode, you can see the RPM start to pick up in real time. I was roughly around 500 or 600, and you can see now I put them all at 100%. The fans are all ramping up, and we're gonna get them up to about that 1500, 1450 RPM that the fans are rated to run at. So that way you can see in real time what they're really running at. It's really, really cool. And then you can adjust it just about anywhere in between as well. Now, besides the breathe function and the whirl, I just want to show you guys something neat. So with the Ring software, you have different profile options. So with the profiles, I can set profile 1 to a certain pattern or certain color and then save it. And then I can set profile 2 to a different pattern and color. So that way it's a real quick on the fly, like hotkey for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that way you don't have to go in and change specific things. You can save it for later, and then that way you can kind of switch back and forth, as you please. So with this right here, I have this in the whirl mode. Let's go ahead and change this. Let's see, so we got fan 1, 2, and 3. Let's do something, what are they doing? So with the light, turn off some of the lights here. Take it off of RGB mode. Oh, let's do the top one. So as you see, I got this in this snake mode. We're gonna go here. Oh, light mode. So this is a new version of the software. This is basically not released yet because, the Ring fans, of course, aren't released, but, just kind of singling through. So and I got them all 3 of them on blue. Now, say if I want to change the color of them, I could change them to white. Now, one of the things that, I've noticed personally is that, it's really hard to get like a true white sometimes and be able to get that white color. Let's see, I put this in single mode, put this back to white. Now, this right here to me is a very crisp white. This is a different white that I've seen on any of the other Ring fans personally from the builds that I've done for the company and or just from the feedback that I got from everybody else. The new design of the Ring fans themselves also give you a nice illumination. And one of the most important things that we definitely have pride in here with our Ring fans is the ability to be able to see that RGB light all the way around. It's not just one side. If you're doing a push-pull configuration, you still see the light. You will always see the light with our patented RGB LEDs. And if you have the fan, you're doing a push-pull, you don't have issues with the light being blocked by the bracket or, just the fan design itself. You get that full illumination. You get the pass-through through the sides, something you don't see just about anywhere else. And that's what we try to take pride on and going to the next level here with our Ring fans with the Ring Premium software. And there's tons more features, and this is just the start of it. And one thing to mention too is there's also gonna be a mobile app version coming out for this one. We already have the mobile app version that we just released for the TT Premium fans, and it works really good. You hook it up through your Wi-Fi off your phone, and you can actually change the color, speed, and everything for 1, 2, or multiple fans in real time directly off your phone. And for you guys out there that like to go to LAN parties, we thought about you too. So we added a password security feature on there as well, so you can lock it down so somebody can't play jokes on you at your favorite LAN party when you're showing off your new Ring Plus fans because you just got them, So the Ring Plus fans here from Thermaltake, these will be available here, I think about around Q1, and just stay tuned for more information. We'll have more details on that. What I would like to do right now is we're gonna jump on over to some of our power stuff. So if you want to just follow with me, guys, we're just gonna come right over here, jump over here to the other side of the table, because we got a lot of live systems. We're looking at stuff. Now let me just get this all closed out. And I'll get this brought up here. So I wanted to just kind of show you guys. So we got a lot of the TTE Sports stuff here. And we're going to cover the TTE Sports stuff tomorrow. So we got a lot of neat stuff to show you guys here on that. But what I wanted to show was our new power supply. So this is our Toughpower titanium. This is a 1250 watt model, but as you'll be able to see, if I can just turn this up on the side, this has the new Ring Plus fan inside it. So you'll be able to get that same Ring Plus feature here in some of our new upcoming power supplies. So stay tuned for that. And one thing else to add, as far as the way we're doing our RGB power supplies, it's not, necessarily just about the lighting itself, but about the fact that it's a ring fan that's inside of here. So we've actually been trying to encourage people to turn their power supply right side up, because instead of worrying about it isolating the heat or the exchange from the power supply, most power supplies are so efficient nowadays, they're really not generating a lot of heat. So by integrating the ring fan into our power supplies, it actually it acts like an exhaust system. So we've incorporated so that way the ring fan will be able to also help you pull that heat out of the system and blow it out the back. So it can also give you a bonus by flipping it up, plus you get that awesome color and be able to see that stuff too. So this is our new titanium RGB power supply. This is a digital power supply because it's hooked up to a USB. And with that being said, with the digital power supplies, I want to just take a quick glance right over here. Now, we just recently announced our new RGB analog power supply series. We first came out with the 80 plus golds and a 650, 750, and 850 watt option. And these are basically giving you the RGB option without the software at a great price. Now with these right here, they have some new features just to kind of show you. Let's see if I can get this right up here a little bit closer so you guys can kind of see the actual power supply itself. Now right here is the RGB button. So instead of using software to control and set the fan speed, you just push the button to change the color. And it allows you to select up to 7 different colors plus the RGB color spectrum mode. So you can basically just get about what you want out of that. And then we also have a little button here for our new smart zero fan function. So basically with this, when you turn this on, the fan will stop and it won't basically spin unless it's needed. So if you're browsing on the internet, just doing some basic stuff or watching some videos, you can get a more silent solution with our new Ring fans. We've been our power supplies. And then of course, if you want to jump into gaming and everything, it'll speed up when it's needed. So it gives you the best efficiency you can get, and great silent options as well that you've been seeing around from the other power supply models we've released. And with these right here, these are also our bronze models. So we have the 80 plus gold in our RGB analog powers, and then we also have the bronze ones as well. So that way we can offer multiple price points to fit your budget, and then of course, different wattage options for you to meet the demand of what you're looking for and your power needs for your next system build, or if you're just looking for an upgrade. Now, if you're looking to buy a new power supply, and you want to maybe dress it up, you maybe thought about, hey, I want to sleeve some cables, oh man, but I don't want to pull the pins out. I don't want to have to deal with, going through the torture my thumb's going to go through putting this stuff in. So we've had our TT Mod sleeve cables out for a little bit, but we have some new colors to show. Right here's one of our new colors, which is yellow and black. Now this is a sleeve extension, so this is compatible with any ATX power supply. So this will plug into any power supply, but the great part about this is if you're using a bigger case and you need an extra length off the cable, you don't want to deal with sleeving all the way from the power supply through, or paying high amount of money to have somebody do a custom sleeve for you. You can pick these up for $49.99 here in the US, and they also come with my favorite, cable combs. So you also get a pack of cable combs with these sleeves. So it's a great little add-on if you're looking to get a power supply. You want to get that professional look without all the hassle. Take a look at the new TT Mod sleeve extension cables. We have these in red and black, blue and black, orange and black, green and black, and then now with this, I got the yellow and black, as you see. We have white and black, so we can kind of, add that match to all of our snow chassis and a lot of that stuff. The white and black looks really, really clean. We came out with a pink color because, hey, girl gamers love too. So we got those pink ones, and pink's actually been becoming a more popular color. I've been seeing some pink builds lately. It's looking pretty good. And then, to kind of go a little bit outside the box, we've added in our multicolor or like rainbow sleeve cables too. So if you're looking for something interesting or doing a pretty colorful build, maybe you might want to take a look at these. So you got the cable combs, you got the power supplies, we got the digital ones that we've had out, we got the new analog power supplies. Look forward to those. Those are going to be coming in at a very aggressive price, and we're definitely going to try to take back 100% Japanese capacitors on the gold models, and Japanese capacitors, main capacitors on the bronze models to fit the wattage and the price point for you. So it's just a great little option. And I mean, we've been doing power for so many years. we've gone back and looked at what we've been doing. We've been improving a lot of our performance, our quality concern, quality assurance and stuff on our power supply. So, take a look at Thermaltake. I know there's a lot of options out there, but you should really see what the new RGB power supplies have to offer here from Thermaltake. So gold and bronze, 80 plus power supplies with the RGB ring fans built in. Now we've talked about, we got power, we got coolers, man, we've talked about a lot of stuff, the ring fans and all that. So, I want to just take a moment to, bring up, a support for our customers. We here are, we're staged in, I'm out of our California office here for the US. And, I know a lot of you guys have either, bought our products before, had some questions on it, or maybe you're, kind of on the fence about buying some, you don't really know how the Core P5 works or what it supports. Give us a call. We have our technical support alive and available Monday through Friday from 9 to 5:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And you can give us a call if you have any questions about our products. We can help you with warranty support and or pre-sales questions. We've got a great team. I work with them every day. Love the guys, and we get great support back from you too. And we're always here to help. And as a case company, one thing I always like to point out is that all of our cases, when you look at some of the big cases we have, there's a lot of spare parts, a lot of little parts. Some people want some extra parts and everything like that. We try to work with everybody by offering, some, little options. So if you're looking for an extra hard drive bracket, you want an extra optical drive bracket, give us a call. We might have the part in stock. It might not be something we sell directly on our e-tail or retail that you could get in the store. But if there's a hard to find part, or say like the I/O port broke on you, when that one USB goes out and you just deal with it, and then the other one, you just oh, I just got the one left. Give us a call. Maybe it's something we can support you on warranty. And if we can't, maybe we can sell it to you at a discounted price and get you back to where you were before. It's real easy. Give us a call anytime. And I believe the information should be shown up here, on our live stream. We got email support. And then, of course, we also have our eRMA service and then our forums. So, our TT community forums, I'm usually on there every now and then. You guys can drop me a private message if you have any questions. And, of course, you can also check me out on my Facebook channel, Thermal Mike. And, of course, you can always, contact Thermaltake as well, too. And we'll be glad to help you out with that stuff. So that kind of wraps it up here for our stream for number 2 here at Day 1 CES 2017. I really want to thank you guys so much for, sitting here and listening to me talk and everything. I hope you guys saw some cool stuff. If you guys got any questions or anything, drop them in the chat. We'll help answer it after the live stream. And we'll look forward to seeing you guys here tomorrow morning for stream number 3 for Day 2. And this is Mike Fearheller again with Thermaltake here at the Venetian for CES 2017.